Hey! Good day, nutcases! It's the Backseat Therapy Session with your host, Taylor King. I'm Taylor King. I'm super excited. Like, today's awesome. Like, I feel like so many things are, like, put into place right now. Like, so many things are just, like, in motion. And I had the weirdest experience. You could consider it the worst experience, but it was more like in a more positive way. It was the weirdest experience. On Saturday, I was working at the comedy club Flappers, where I'm the showrunner, which is basically I just seat people, I play music, and I light the comics when they're done. That's basically all I do. It's really fun, and it's awesome. It's so cool. It's super fun. I like it a lot. On Saturday, I worked from 6:30 to 11:30, and in between those times there's two shows, and in between those two shows I gave up on comedy about 4 times. I'm saying that in like a joking way. A lot of comics understand that when they're in open mics, they go, I'm done with comedy, and then they get their name called, and then they go up and they go, okay, I'll do it again. Like, it's just something funny comics joke about giving up, because no one really does. No one really gives up doing stand-up. People like it too much. There's just certain situations that cause you to go, I'm done with this. And the only reason I stayed for the open mic on Saturday, so I was a part of 2 shows and an open mic. The only reason I stayed for the open mic was because I asked the manager if I could have a spot. So with my job, I don't get paid. I get food and stage time. So then I just asked for the stage time. I don't really ask for food because everyone's so busy and I feel I don't deserve it. But it doesn't matter right now. Anyways, so I'm thinking, okay, that's cool. I'm going to do the time and then I'll leave. But the second host wasn't there, so the first host asked me to fill in, just doing lights. So I can totally do lights and play music, do my time, then leave, no problem. And then when it comes to my time, he goes, hey, your time's up. All right, cool. He goes, hey, do you want to? And I didn't hear what he said, so I just went, yes. And then it turns up after I go up, I'm supposed to host the mic. Now, I've only hosted one mic, and that was my mic, which was at a park, and there's only 2 people, me and the other guy, so I didn't really do much. It was just, hi, I'm Taylor, I'm your host, and then your headliner is this person. It wasn't that hard, and I knew the person's name, so like, I knew what I was doing. Did not know what I was doing. Also, had no material. I had nothing. I bombed for 3 minutes and then hosted the mic. And I bombed at that too. So if you don't know, there's a raffle system. So you put your name on a piece of paper, you put that piece of paper in a bucket, and then that bucket is given to the host, and the host puts their hand in the bucket and turns it around, takes out the name that someone has written, reads it, and that person is on deck. And the person they called earlier is going now. So there's the on deck, and then the person going up now. I messed up on everybody's name, all of them. I probably only got one name right. It's because I knew that person. And I don't know if you know what it's like to bomb and then go, oh, I'm your host for the rest of the evening. Yeah, like I had no energy. I stopped caring, which means it was just a sad room with an even sadder person hosting, which is wrong. I should have been more, amped up, but I wasn't. It's a learning experience. I've learned from this. And that was just weird. Like, I bombed so bad I was ashamed to see my friends. Do you know what that feels like? Like, you bomb so badly, you're just like, I don't even want to talk to my friends. I think I lost their respect. But I mean, there's if you don't know, there's different types of bombing. There's like soul-crushing bombing where you go, I need to change something, or I'm going to keep failing. Then there's just normal bombing, where it's like, I didn't do too well. Either the material wasn't good, the room wasn't good, or maybe I didn't say it the way I needed to say it. I didn't prepare enough. And then there's just like, I don't want to talk to my friends bombing, which is basically just like, I didn't do well. You all know I didn't do well. And it's just like, ugh, you feel icky. And then there's just question everything bombing, where you just sit there in your car and you're going, What am I doing? I don't know what's funny anymore. I don't know. I have no clue. After I bomb, and I mean like really badly bomb, you will read my notebook, and like every couple of signs is like, I don't know what's funny anymore. Idea. I don't know what's funny anymore. Idea. I don't know what's funny anymore. It's the weirdest thing. And then like the next day, I go back. That's how it works, man. It's crazy. And I've been asking myself a lot, Taylor, if they were to ask you to host again on Saturday, would you do it? And a part of me goes, hell no, I would not do that again. That was a bad idea. But there's another part of me that's realizing, Taylor, do you remember Mondays? Remember how you hated Mondays because you went to work, you went to school, you drove to Hollywood, you bombed on stage, and then you drove back. But once you got in the rhythm of Mondays, you started getting better. Wouldn't that also imply to Saturdays? If I get used to sitting there lighting 2 shows, doing material, and then hosting, eventually I would get better. So part of me goes, I think it'd be a really, really good idea if the opportunity to host a Saturday night mic approaches again, that I should definitely take it and learn from this failure, if you will. I don't want to consider it a failure, because it's not. It's just a learning experience. But I mean, to each their own. I say, if you say failure, I say learning experience. I say failure, you say learning experience. You know, I think it'd be a really positive way, because I think over time I could get better. Because no one's good at something right off the bat. No one's like, I'm really good at this, right? Like, I mean, you could be, but you can also get better, you know? And I mean, it's not like it really matters. It's not like anyone is gonna come up to me and go, yeah, you hosted Saturday, right? Yeah. You suck. Like, no, it's Saturday. It's almost 1 in the morning. I think if I was gonna bomb as a host and on any open mic I've been to, I think Saturday at 1 o'clock in the morning would have been the best one. And that's when it happened, and I feel good. You know, it's exciting. I'm excited to see what happens, you know? I mean, I should be happy. And I am very happy, and I'm grateful that I was given the opportunity to finally figure out what it's like to host. And it turns out it's a whole other level. It's not just it takes a different set of key talents that you use in stand-up. It uses the same ones, but also different ones to host, because you're trying to keep the room alive, which I did not do. I made it worse. I did not keep the room alive. Nope. People left. I think people left. I'm not too sure. It was really dark, but I'm pretty sure people left. Right? And you gotta be upbeat and positive, because, the next person is gonna feed off that energy. And it's all these things I didn't even realize went into it. And I'm happy that it did. It was a good overall experience. It was weird, but this is another thing I can get good at, Like, if I look at myself from when I was 18 years old, I was good at absolutely nothing. Now, I'm pretty sure people could be watching this, like my friends go, you were good at a few things, don't put yourself down. I'm being honest. I wasn't good at anything. I had no motivation, no inspiration, no little projects, no nothing. And then over time, things kind of increased, and I got momentum with the things I was able to get good at, and now I'm good at better things. I mean, like, right now I have a podcast, and it's going well. I have at least 1 view on all my videos. That's pretty awesome. It could be like 1,000 times worse where nobody watches this, and it's just me talking to nobody, but at least I'm talking to one person, Maybe at least 2, and for all I know, time goes on, I get better at this, and I get like 20. How cool would that be to go from 1 to 20 to like 100? Like, that would be really cool. It just takes a little bit of time. I'm reading books now. If someone said when I was 18, Taylor, you're going to be reading books for fun and then talking about them, I wouldn't have believed you. I hated reading. I'm too dumb to read. No, I'm not. I wasn't just given the right amount of motivation, If someone when I was 18 says, Taylor, you're going to actually do stand-up, and guess what? You're actually kind of funny. Not only that, but you're planning on recording a mixtape. What? No way. Are you serious? Taylor, you design your own t-shirts now. Taylor, you design logos now. Taylor, people like you more. What? No way. Are you serious? Like, how is that not, like, mind-boggling? I mean, I cannot wait to see what happens in the next couple months, to be honest. I can't wait to see what happens 2 years from now, to see where I am, to see where this is. And without further ado, my fellow nutcases, if you are a nutcase like me, then I salute you. Ha ha ha!